All right, welcome into another episode of the News4JAGs podcast. Jamal St here alongside Justin Barney. Justin, is it 10? Camp day 10? Camp day 10, but we're in game week.
That's right.
We're in game week, and we're off and rolling and counting down to Saturday where they take on the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
A pretty good practice. I mean, padded practice, so it was a fun one to watch.
Yeah, good. I liked it today.
But a little sloppy.
A little sloppy. Penalties all over the place. And you know, you're seeing those officials be closer to preseason and inch towards regular season. You're seeing those officials out here being a little bit more prudent in terms of calling flags and infractions that they are going to see in a game. So we saw a lot of that today, and to me, that was the sloppiness in terms of you're talking about. Was a lot of
false starts, offsides, like that kind of stuff. A little bit more than, and especially those popped up during the scrimmage too. So you don't love to see that continuing to pop up. We'll get to our offensive and defensive standouts here in a second. Before that, let's go ahead and let's talk a little depth chart. First unofficial depth chart rolled out. Anything jump out to you when you look at it? Nothing?
Maybe, I mean, a lot of the starters or the number one guys are guys you and I kind of expected to be there.
Okay.
Maybe Travis Etienne is being the 1A and then Tank being the 1B. You and I the other day had Tank kind of being 1A and Travis being 1B, but maybe that was a surprise to me. I mean, Travis Hunter is running number one wide out, so I mean that nothing really extremely jumping out to me.
You're glazing past the one. Come on, safety. Eric
too.
Murray with an oar is insane, first off, because Eric Murray has not rotated, so an oar next to him and Darnell Savage is absolutely crazy.
Dewey is the safety in there.
That one's fine. I mean, but it's Savage, Wingard, or Antonio Johnson. The Eric Murray or was the one, but there's another one that caught my eye.
Okay, well.
So we did these 53s, and I cut this guy, and you said, you cut him? Chad Muma got an or next to Jack Kaiser.
Right. That's right.
The rest of the rookies are kind of buried on the depth chart. Chad Muma with an or next to the rookie.
Yeah,
Come on now. Hey, that could be a sign of things.
That's right.
Sign of things.
Last year, right? His fourth year, was the final of the year was rookie deal.
Yep.
Same with Devin Lloyd. So this is a big prove-it year for him. And Jack Kaiser is a guy I really want to see what he does in a live game action. You draft a guy from Notre Dame, a linebacker like that, you expect him to get in there and play in the mix. And you got Cyr Abdullah you're banging with. You've got Chad Muma you're banging with. Ventrell Miller. So yeah, interesting to me at linebacker that you bring that up, and also safety. Yeah.
I mean, Cyr Abdullah, I think we've seen him with the ones enough. Tyler Lacey had been rolling with the ones, but he's still buried, and we kind of knew this was because of injuries. But they did bring in another defensive tackle, which means they're probably not necessarily sold or in love with what they've seen from the interior D-line guys. A couple of quick things from practice here, and then we'll get into those offensive, defensive standouts. Trevor Lawrence did throw an interception. Jourdan Lewis, great play from Jourdan Lewis.
Great play.
Patrick McCarry got some reps at right tackle. First practice where Travis Hunter literally from drill to play to play, switching jerseys to hop back and forth between reps on offense and reps on defense, just putting a white jersey over his teal. So going both ways throughout training camp for that practice, so that was a big one. What else? Anything else jump out?
No.
I think those are the big ones.
I thought Jourdan Lewis jumping that pass was really interesting. I mean, the pass was really right in his direction, but that was a nice play from Jourdan Lewis. And again, he's a guy that I mentioned every single day. In free agency, again, I thought it was a massive overpay at the time, but so far in camp, he has been, as advertised, I'd probably list him as maybe a co-MVP of camp so far, Tyson Campbell.
A couple other O-line notes. Jonah Monheim was getting some reps at guard while Luke Fortner was at center. Wyatt Milam was at left tackle. A little bit of a rough day for the rookie. He was looking up at the sky for one of them plays. Not great, but the D-line was, I mean, they were wrecking plays today. Trayvon, Josh Hines-Allen had a sack or two. I think Ugba, DeJuan Smoot, I know Chad Muma had one. I mean, the defense was absolutely.
Defensive line. And some of these team drills, Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby absolutely got annihilated in the backfield. So the defensive pressure, again, we haven't seen Mason Smith out of camp either, so we're expecting him, once he gets back in the rotation, Eric Armstead as well, not in the mix either. So this defensive line is not operating at full strength or what they expected to be in week one.
Okay. Offensive or defensive standout? Let's go.
I'm going to say, I'm going to go offensive. Joshua Cephas, a couple long, deep balls that he brought in. I feel like he's a guy we are continuously mentioning, but he has played so well during camp. I don't see how you cannot keep him on this 53.
Yeah, I'm right with you with Joshua Cephas. Fantastic day. I mean, there was one play where he got the step on the DB and makes the catch deep down the field, but there was another one where he was able to attack coming back towards the ball. I mean, just that little nuance to go and attack it to make the catch and then make the move upfield. Joshua Cephas has had a really good camp. We talked to him not long ago, and he said he wants to see it happen on the preseason field, so that's what we're watching for from Cephas. All right, defensive side.
Defensive side, I'm going to have to go with Jourdan Lewis again.
Yeah.
A pass that would have been a pick 6 in the end zone. Probably looked like maybe picked off around the 10, and he would have gone back to the house had that been around.
I don't know if he'd have gone back to the house, but somebody's got to put a Superman cape on this guy, because every play he's leaving his feet diving. I mean, this was a diving interception. Fantastic play from him. I mean, we've seen the diving PBUs. I know you were critical of the signing, but he's shown up.
He's looked good.
There you go.
He has looked good. No complaints.
No complaints. All right, that'll pretty much do it for this episode of the News4JAGs podcast. Jaguars will be back out on the practice field tomorrow. Today was the last one open to fans, but we'll still have plenty of coverage coming your way over on News4JAGs.com and here on the News4JAGs podcast. So we'll see you guys next time.